Hello everyone, welcome back to Home with Daisy. Today I'm going to show you how I baked my perfect sugar cookies, the ones that keep their shape really nice. So if you're interested in this, stay tuned. This is a 6-ingredient recipe with butter, sugar, eggs, vanilla, baking powder, and flour. And I'll post this at the end of the video as well, so you can jot it down. The absolute key to making these cookies cuttable is the butter. So I actually did half unsalted and half salted, and you want to just let your butter stay out on the counter for about 1 hour with a little give to the butter itself. So at this point, just throw it in the mixer, let it get creamed up, and then add your sugar until it's a homogenized consistency. Now add your 2 eggs and your vanilla extract and cream those together as well. See, this recipe is coming together fairly quickly. So just 2 more ingredients. We need to add the baking powder, cream it all together, and then we're going to do 2 cups of flour at a time. So 2 cups of flour, mix it, 2 cups of flour, mix it until you've exhausted your 6 cups and your mixture is all, looking the same, homogenized, and is just come together. You don't want to beat it any more than that once it's just come together at the end. When you test the dough, it should just feel like it's holding together like you're seeing here. Next, go ahead and prep your workstation. Spread out a thin layer of flour here. And side note, don't forget to turn on your oven. I always forget. So now go ahead and get your dough out of the bowl. Yes, it is gonna look crumbly like this. Don't add any more moisture to it. Don't add anything, actually. It's gonna come right together in your hand. That's what's gonna make it hold its shape. I would say go ahead and just knead it a little bit together like I've done here. Make it one ball. It is a lot of dough, so I oftentimes split this dough into 2 and work with it. So there it is. And I've rolled out half the dough. And here's the other trick about this sugar cookie. You want to have it thick. You don't want a thin cookie. I like to keep mine at between 1/4 and 1/2 of an inch. So here are some of the cookie cutters I'm using. Yes, a lot of them are Disney, and Mickey shaped food just tastes better, right? Initially, I tend to go ahead and dip my cutter in some flour and just go ahead and press it right into the dough. That just really ensures that your cutter doesn't stick to any of the dough, and just continue to go ahead and do that until you get as much as you can out and have to re-roll it. I don't know if you know this, but these are my husband's absolute favorite cookies, so it's the law that I make them. Okay, and here's what it looks like. Check out the thickness of these guys. I mean, this is what you are looking for, and it's going to shape and bake exactly as it looks here. It's not going to sprout whatsoever. Okay, so into the oven they go at 350. I do them for about 10 minutes or so. You just have to know what your oven is going to be like, whether it bakes hot or maybe it takes longer to bake. So I would just keep an eye on these guys, and I always rotate my cookies halfway through. I flip them and I also rotate them. So each one, bakes on the top tier and on the bottom tier. Lastly, just let them sit on the cookie sheet to cool completely before transferring them. While I was waiting for the cookies to bake, I did make a whole nother batch. Here it is. I double ziplocked it, and I'm gonna go ahead and throw it right in the freezer and bake these cookies up again in about a week or 2. Well, you've made it to the end of the video, so I hope you have enjoyed it. I hope you've learned something and enjoyed my cookies, and you can enjoy yours at home as well. If you've liked this video, go ahead and hit like and subscribe. Thank you so much for listening, and I will see you guys all next time.